Ken, the week began with the other teams in the American League East looking to catch up to the Blue Jays, who made that big move. Yet the New York Yankees have done very little. Why are they sitting still?
Well, they are trying to get under the luxury tax threshold of $189 million for 2014, and that is inhibiting them from spending any money. Now, earlier in the offseason, we saw them lose Russell Martin to the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Yankees losing a player to the Pirates. And even today, Jeff Keppinger, that's a player they wanted. He signs a 3-year deal with the White Sox. Eric Chavez, another player they wanted, goes to the Diamondbacks. It's shocking to see this, and it's really curious that the Yankees are taking this approach when they've got a huge fan base that they want to satisfy. They're going to bring back essentially the same team, if not a lesser team, given the A-Rod and Jeter injuries. I'm not sure that's a great idea.
And Swisher's going elsewhere too, right?
Yeah, Swisher's getting a good amount of interest from a number of other clubs. Seattle is one, Baltimore's another, Cleveland, Boston, if they trade Ellsbury, San Francisco, maybe under the right circumstances. Very, very unlikely he returns to New York.
So Josh Hamilton apparently has left Nashville. What about Zach Greinke? You mentioned yesterday the Dodgers. Are they still the front runners, and when could this thing happen?
They are perceived to be the front runners by everyone in the industry, but speaking with some of their people today, they don't know exactly where they stand. It's hard to know because the agent for Zach Greinke, Casey Close, plays things extremely close to the vest. But they do intend to get 2 starting pitchers, whether it's Greinke and the Korean pitcher Ryu that they won the posting for, or Greinke and Anibal Sanchez, Greinke and R.A. Dickey. They're going to get 2 one way or another. Now,
the Blue Jays pulled off that blockbuster 12-player deal. We're hearing of a possible 4-team deal involving the Texas Rangers. How big could this get?
Yeah, that 4-team deal has been discussed. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of traction to it right now. In fact, somebody with the negotiations, one of the teams today told me right now it's nowhere. And another person from one of the clubs in the negotiations said nothing really has changed since we've been here at the winter meetings, though they certainly talked a lot. So the key components will be Justin Upton going to the Rangers and most likely Asdrubal Cabrera to the Diamondbacks. But right now, it doesn't seem like it's too hot.
What are the chances are these meetings end for the week and Josh Hamilton's still in limbo?
I'd say there's a chance of that happening. And even Greinke, they're not necessarily going to go at the pace of the meetings. They're going to go at the pace of these own negotiations.
All right, Ken, thanks as always.
Thanks, Barry.
All right, there is Ken Rosenthal.